You know, it's almost like your birthday with a package from China, so let's go. For once, we're going to get some more information on the box itself. And we're going to get ourselves a disappointing specification list if you ask me. CPU is in Cortex A9 4-core, in total 128 megabytes of freaking memory. Then we're having a support for 4K, so it's not outputting 4K at all, it's having an output signal for 720p 60 Hz. Game speed FPS 101 output. Yeah. The game list itself and all the functionalities, I must say this device does support a lot of different formats. So PlayStation 1, MAME, Neo Geo, Super Famicom, Mega Drive and Famicom, Game Boy systems, Sega Master System and the Game Gear. And if you want to, you can basically upgrade your system with a 256GB SD card. Comes with 2 controllers, manual, power line, HDMI cable. But let's open it up. Especially let's look at this HD conversion, because that is kind of weird if you ask me. Weirdness to the maximum wicked level. Okay, so let's do a quick unboxing together. So first of all, we're going to get 2 controllers, not the PlayStation fake ones. We're going to get more like an Xbox clone or Xbox One clone. And the first thing I noticed is that they are very lightweighted and they feel super cheap. There's nothing to be compared with, let's say, Xbox One controllers. It does have like a normal D-pad. Besides that, it weighs almost nothing. They feel quite comfortable in the hand. Of course, we're going to get 2 joysticks. This time we're going to get 2 dongles. The system itself. We're having here the type. Oh, we're going to get a Type-C connection. HDMI. The product specifications. Ooh, they're going all wild with specifications today. The toilet paper manual like always. Just an explanation how you need to start it up. Nothing really special. And we're going to get another cable Type-C. And these are for the controllers to charge them. Then we're going to get this weird, very strange extension. And I will show you why this is. Because we need to grab ourselves the system. Oh, I don't know what to think about this. And overall, like the design itself, it looks kind of spacey, like a science fiction piece of hardware. But the weird thing is, like, it's a game system, but now it's more like a stick itself. What is very convenient that with this dongle or this extension dongle, what you're going to put in, you can just stick it in your monitor. Because the most common problem with these, let's say, HDMI devices, the dongles, is that they are very wide and they're just covering up like a second port. So this is very convenient. We have an on and off switch. It's like a freaking miracle. Finally, we're going to get a device with an on and off switch. 2 USB ports at the back for your controller dongles. The F card is over here. Let's see what we're going to get inside. And 64GB. And we're going to get here a Type-C connection because we need to give this thing some juice and we need to do it through a USB device. It can be like an adapter or maybe just some USB juice from your television. I don't know what you think of this, but look at this. This is abnormal, like this gigantic stick sticking out of my freaking television. But yeah, I must say, it does fit. But it's a little bit wiggly. Oh boy. So let's connect the 2 dongles or 1 to make a review, of course. And we're going to give this thing some juice. I will grab it from my television over there, but if it doesn't work, you need to get yourself a separate 5-volt power supply. And no, it wasn't included. Alright, so everything has been connected. Both the controllers are charged. Let's use the on and off switch somewhere here. Oh, here it is. Let's turn it on. And we're going to get ourselves the most epic retro intro ever. Oh yeah, boy. Let me know in the comments. Where is this sound from? If you're a retro gamer, especially the PC, you know what it is. Drop it in the comments. But it seems to be the thing is from Emberdick? What? Okay guys, so this is the menu and it's very similar to all the other, let's say 4K game sticks that I've reviewed here on the channel. But the first thing that I just noticed that it works very fast, because with the previous model we had a lot of slowdowns. But here at the top we're going to get the list type. With the type you can choose what kind of system. So here you can see we have a PlayStation, yeah, it's Neo Geo and MAME, NES, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Classic and Game Boy Color, Super NES, Sega Master System, system you don't see a lot of, let's say like plug and play devices like these, Game Gear and Sega Mega Drive. And overall like a very nice list. We're having here the history, basic, by the way he saves it, so even if you're turning off the system, with your favorites, and we're having the search option. So everything that you're going to need is over here. Okay, when you're pressing select to start, we're going to get like a very basic settings option. There's not a lot that you can set up, but there is no aspect ratio over here. But there is something else I wanted to show you, but therefore I just need to basically boot up a game. So let's do that first. Okay, so when booting up a game and pressing select and start, at the same time you're going to get the option for quick load, quick save, and we're having even video scaling. The weird thing with the video scaling, there is no aspect ratio option, only video scaling smooth and fast. So in my opinion, a little bit of a bummer that they didn't add these features, because I have seen it before with cheap devices like these. Okay, next up, Super Famicom. This is a system that somehow they're always messing it up with a lot of these plug and play devices. But today, I seem to be having a good day. The buttons are slightly different than the original controller, so that is annoying. And there is no way of changing it out, so far I can see, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Oh, managed to fix the turbo issue. Beefcake mode! Oh, you're not going to blow up in my face. Next up, let's try some 8-bit Sega stuff. A system you don't see very often on cheap devices like these. Most of the time you're only seeing them on Super Console X devices. Next up, again an 8-bit Sega one. One of my favorite games I played a lot as a child. Sonic Girls. But I just wanted to show you like the settings again. You can only having like smooth and fast. And the problem is that there is no aspect ratio, man. It's just a bummer because it looks hideous. Look at this, how stretched it is. Oh, 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 oh. But emulation itself is quite good. Beep, 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 beep. So fun stories like the Smash TV game. I didn't own it back in the day, but I did play it a lot because I loaned it from a friend back in the day. But oh man, the buttons are completely messed up. Ah, that works better. Oh, spread shot. So I'm used to playing the Super NES version, so we can use the buttons and the D-pad to walk and shoot in a certain direction, and I'm missing it completely out with. No, I want the shield, I want the shield. Yeah. Ooh, shield and the grinder, nice. For me this is the ultimate test, just to hear how the soundtracks are of this game. Is the emulation good or is it shitty like always? Oh. So what they can do with most systems, they did it with the PAP1. It's also like a great game just to test out how good the D-pad is. For all the movements, if you just want to walk around, if you're having a shitty D-pad, it is basically just unplayable. Final test, PlayStation 1. So from this point on, every single system works very good. But so far I can see, I can hear with PlayStation 1, this game runs just like it should be. Let's go to quick load, quick settings. We even have an option to change an auto BIOS, so that is very special. And we're having the option to make a save slot. You can see like the menu itself works very well, like super fast, even with PlayStation 1 games. D-pad and analog stick are working. Oh, they went a completely different direction. Ow. Ow, I got shot in the butt. Who is behind me? Soundtrack, everything works. No hiccups in the soundtracks or in the gameplay. I can say that this thing runs on 60 FPS full speed. For PlayStation 1 I wanted to do another testing, simply because I just wanted to know for sure if everything worked like it should be. So next up, let's play this game. Oh crap, wrong button! No! Where's my racing? Where's the button? Oh, there it is. And looks like and the D-pad are working. But also, this game seems to be running just fine. Oh, I did hear a minor hiccup. Maybe that's one only thing that happens. And don't forget, you can always check out in different BIOS if you want to, if you're having any problems. And then you reach the point thinking, hey, we found a hidden gem, my friends. Absolutely. So the controller is very nice, but also the system itself. It's not a beefy system when you're looking at the specs, but the performance and overall is quite good. And I am completely surprised. Of course, this is just quite a strange thing that you can use it like a plug and play device, but also you can just plug in a cable and just use it like a game system. I can say there is a new system in town called the PAP family. And it's nothing to do with PAP-K, so far I know, like with the Handhelds I've reviewed some time ago. But the PAP family, there is already in part 2, so maybe I can pick it up and check it out for you guys. But Amber Nick surprised me with this. The menu is very nice and it's a little bit basic, but it has all the functionalities that we're going to need, like category system, search function, and everything that you just want to have from a system. Only the con for this device is that we don't have scanline option or a non-smooth filter or aspect ratio. A little bit of a bummer, more like, why is there always something they miss out? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this. You want to see some more stuff on it? Consider subscribing to my second channel, The Wicked Brain Fart, and it would be great if you subscribe to the Wicked family here. Hit the little bell and I will see you in the next video.